But then they go from that to just blistering the nets.
But that just gives you an idea of how them to get out with rhythm. They got to find a way to shut this offense off a little bit now.
They were 1 of 9 from 3 in that first quarter, 7 of 12 in the second. Here is Rollins. And he was one of the guys that got it going, and halftime didn't cool him off. Double figures now with a dozen as Prince whistle for the reach in. That'll put Devin Booker back at the free throw line.
Game. Rollins and Kuzma, they're the guys right now.
Gillespie with another knockdown three. Continues his hot shooting now over the last couple of games. Oso taking a pocket pass and an easy throw.
Timing that time, rolling to the rim.
Well, and it just goes back to and underscores, you know, that word connector and connectivity that Jordan Ott and everybody talks about with Oso. How quickly he formed a relationship with Colin, and the same thing to be said of Jalen. As Miles Turner able to get inside off the field, had no choice but to shoot that one.
Kyle Kuzma averaging about 2.5 assists a game. He told the Suns bench, "You like that, didn't you? You like that pass?" I think Doc Rivers probably liked it more than that. Yeah, like, please do it some more.
Off the miss. Pocket pass. Oso flips it up and flips it in.
He's not missing that.
It's almost automatic.
It's almost a rhythm like Hartenstein has for Oklahoma City, right? Where he seems to never miss that shot.
3 straight games, double figures now with Oso. Back-to-back games of 15 or more. First time in his career. 4 double-doubles on the season. The young second-year big man just continues to flourish as Gillespie got a hand on that one. Gets it back from Goody. Collins squares, fires. Suns in front. The sniper. 30 to 35 minutes in this. We were talking about Colin the other night. Here's 2 guys that came into the season knowing that they were going to be part of the rotation. But little did they know how big of a part they would be playing. Here is Rollins. Suns on an 11-2 run here. Rollins with a dozen, though, has played well. Here's Dang. Finds a shooter in a quarter. Torian Prince right at the buzzer. Underwent neck surgery back on November 13th as Gillespie leaves that one short. There to get the loose ball rebound, but the save winds up in the hands of Rollins. Rollins challenged by Green, doesn't matter. Rollins, a late second-round pick by Atlanta. And boy, he has turned into a solid find here in Milwaukee. Turner got a hand on that one, back outside now to Booker. Book goes into that tight dribble, floats it up, and gets it in.
The Suns don't want the Bucks to get away again. Look, it's going to be hard to catch them, but once you can get a lead on them, they tend to give in a little bit. So the hard part is getting it back.
Yeah, they were embarrassed by Utah in their last game on Thursday as Prince cutting baseline. He had a coming out party, 3 in that game.
Again, when you lose, as they have, they're going to fight you if they have a chance to win. But soon as things get tough, that's when they'll go backwards.
Iguodaro, rebound in traffic. Gillespie on the dribble drive. Across the floor to Goodwin. Goody on the drive, gets it up and in.
A sidewinder shot right there from the hip.
Goodwin getting the start again here tonight in place of Royce O'Neal, missing back-to-back games. Suns dominating second chance points as Booker nearly had the steal. Kuzma fading back, won't get it. Booker with a rebound. 22-9 second chance points here for Phoenix. Booker working on Turner. Swings it across to Goodwin. Touch pass. Gillespie lines it up. Here is Dang, former OKC Thunder. Guy who was traded 3 times at the deadline. Turner on the drive. And a whistle and a foul. That's going to be in the act of shooting. Turner catches shoot 3. Won't get it. He had a hot hand there in their matchup in Milwaukee. Went for 22 points. 5 made threes on 8 attempts. Goody lines it up. Sticks it in the face of Turner and brings out the three-point celly. Turner trying to spin inside, but Iguodala there to close him off. Kuzma, baseline.
That's a travel.
Yeah.
Rhythm, right? And it all plays out when everybody gets back and everyone's immersed back into their role. Lately here, everybody's had to play a different role. Now, it's fun to do it.
Book on the three ball, no. Here's Rollins racing into the front court, off to Dang. Prince puts it on the deck. Spins inside. Jericho Sims wrestles away that loose ball rebound. Out to Kuzma. Kuzma knocking down another triple. His fourth.
See how fluid he is on the run.
Fourth year out of France. Originally 11th picked overall by the Knicks in 22. Green, who lost the handle going up with that one. Milwaukee by 4, 74-70. Off to Rollins. Step back three. Won't get it. Sims inside. Put back attempt. He'll be fouled. He was the Texas Longhorns big man after Miles Turner left the program. We get a message from our friend. Ryan was pointed out by Jordan Ott before the game tonight, just praising his readiness after going through that stretch where D&P played very little. And you know this, Age, like some guys get that and they drop their head and they kind of stop putting in the work. And it almost looks like Ryan doubled the work.
Doubled the work, and all of a sudden things were going good.
Malwash, assertive, aggressive, punches it down.
I like that, right? Normally looking to get rid of the ball. Use that big frame, get to the rim.
Here's Rollins on the crossover. Spins out, no. Dunn, snatching away another rebound.
As I said the first half, he gets definitive rebounds. He gets his hands on them, you're not getting it. I don't care who you are.
Here is Booker, checked defensively by Prince. Off to Dunn. On the drive and kick. Booker, multiple bodies running at him. Swings it out to the open shooter. That's done. Can't get the three ball to go down. Suns are 10 of 25. Milwaukee 11 of 30. Prince wanted one, nearly stepped out of bounds. Rollins, no look dish. Nance to Prince. Sims, another rebound. Off to Rollins.
Yeah, he just knew that was going to happen. He just can't give a team 2-3 chances. These steps that he's got to incorporate into his game.
Rollins checked defensively by Booker. Gets it off now to Dang. A.J. Green out there along with Sims and Nance. Back to Rollins. 3 in the shot clock.
Yeah, this is the guy right here.
Rollins tried to draw contact. Got it off the window, but there's Sims again on the glass. It's his 9th rebound. Rasheer Fleming making sure that he didn't get his 10th. In transition, Booker explodes inside on Green.
That's a tough shot there. That really is a tough layup, man. I don't even know if he saw it go in.
Yeah, because Green played it pretty well defensively. He went straight up.
Yeah, I'm all for just crowd Rollins here, making somebody else score the ball.
Rollins swatted away by Dunn, who nearly got the save. And Ryan Dunn doing a little bit of everything. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in his 17 minutes.